So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
First down. 1st and 10.
Prescott yet again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Kevontae Turpin, 34 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Looking to put a drive together.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19. You have to duck. Tonight.
Here's Fields. It's caught. Smith. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
16 yards. That's good for a Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Go.
Here's Fields. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, Chan. Hey, 551. 551. Tonight.
Now Fields. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd down and 1.
They'll run with Hall. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
It's a gain of 2. And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
Hey, Chan. Mayday. No mas. Tonight.
To throw is Fields. To the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Here we go. Green 19. Watch right.
Now it's Fields. Running it slant, and he finds Mitchell.
Fields pass.
2nd and 11 now.
4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Fields now to throw.
43-yard line.
Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Fields. And this pass broken up. Now the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 4th down, Fields. He's got his running back out of the backfield. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing again is Fields. There's Hall bringing in another one. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Fields. Complete. Smith has it. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
To the air again, Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw. Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Fields going to change things up here.
Alpha, let's go. EQ. Alpha, 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 alpha. You got a mini basic. Why not? Right.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. And Mitchell. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Jets go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Folk connects on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Yeah! We're going 52. Hey, kill!
Looking to throw. Prescott. And he will find his man on the outside. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
To the air again, Prescott. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get it.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's Prescott. Looking middle, and that's complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 30. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 30 yards. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Second down and 8. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Fields changing the play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
From the gun on third down, Fields. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
19 wins, 19. Go. Hey, 551, 551. West right zip.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Back to throw. Fields. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That has lots of leg behind it. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports.
Here's Smith now to return.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done. This is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go, Scott. Easy. Hey, can. Right.
From the 50, here's Fields. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshow. And the Cowboys are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Here we go. Here we go, going to 54.
Prescott now. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. So right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Going to 53. We're going to 54.
Fourth down, Prescott. He will have the conversion and more than that. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
And again, it's Prescott. He'll swing this out to Blue. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Prescott is going to change things up here.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
That's going to be caught by Pickens.
And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be fourth down.
Here we go, 47.
To throw is Prescott. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Prescott.
Trying to set up a screen for Blue.
A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
2 yards to go, second down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 2. Now Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Will McDonald gets in there to take him down.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing, Prescott. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So a big one coming here for Brandon Aubrey. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard
line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
To throw is Fields. Goes right back to Smith again.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Fields. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
After that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Fields.
And that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
They snap it to Fields.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, here we go.
Now Prescott. And his throw here is incomplete. George Pickens, his intended receiver there. But now it'll be 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw. Prescott. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And now comes the field goal unit on. And boy, this is asking an awful lot here. Maybe that's an understatement. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Here's Smith to return it. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules could do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. 58, get in the end zone, son. We got that cheat code offense. That's right.
Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Mitchell. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
17 yards. That's good for a Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, Fields. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Fields. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
That's downfield. He's got Taylor. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 40.
25 yards on the play. That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To the air again, Fields. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Here's 1st and 10. 14
more yards. And the Jets 1st down.
Fields now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if you're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions. All eyes on Fields. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yo.
There's Nick Folk ready to put this
What's going on, man?
And we are underway.
Your name looks familiar.
Cincinnati. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You chatting it up or what?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
11, empty. Stop.
Right to the air is Burrow. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Man coverage to start the game, and I expect we'll see a good amount of that. They trust their secondary to hold down the fort and let their pass rushers get home. And that's a good job right on play one.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Burrow changing the look. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1, right? Here, 11, Thomas. 11, MT. 11, Mighty. 11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there.
One hand on his queen, left on the free. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls let other men. And I won't tell if you don't.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Jets.
What's going on, man?
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
You need time? Let me know. Let me know if you need some time, all right?
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Hall again on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Jets.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Hall again. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
On the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Mini basic. Why not? Right.
Now Fields. Hard throw, incomplete.
We're quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. And they are going for it. Fields working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a 1st down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right?
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tanner Rapp with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. they've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Completes to Shakir once again. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Now Allen. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Allen now looks to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
319. Alert, alert, alert.
To the air, Allen. He'll try to pick it up himself. Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football. As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
319, get that.
On the counter, it's Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now it's Fields. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Here we go. 19 winning, 19 winning. Here we go.
They're going to go. It's Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. Looking to throw. Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Scrambles from the pocket. Terrell Bernard on the stop. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the draw, it's Hall. And he'll have a Jets first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
A 7-yard gain. And the Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Fields. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Fields. He's got a man. Complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 39.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another Jets.
Throwing again is Fields. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Now Fields going to move him around.
Extend. Bunch right. Test. Bunch. You got what? Alpha. Right.
After the sack on first down, Fields. Rifles one that's going to be intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Bills are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Alert!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got it up. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. And they put it on the ground here on the 2nd drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it's the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
It's a gain of 18.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Here we go. Go.
Going right back to Wilson. So no gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. And now they'll shift things around.
At the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. Fields. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Hey, Ken. Here we go, son. Nice instructions. West side zip. Hey, 551. Right.
Here's Fields. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Hey, 10, EQ. Right.
On fourth down, Fields. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me.
Mayday. Here we go. Test, butt right. 3. Hey, never mind, Monday. You got a mini basic. Right.
To throw is Fields. And down he goes. A coverage sack. Took too long to get rid of it. So first down went the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal.
At the 13-yard line.
11. Delta. Easy. Hey, can. Hey, can. Go.
Here's Fields. He gets it underneath to Hall. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Don't jump. Ready? 3-19. 11. No mas. Hey, can. Hey, out. Say hi.
Fields. There's Hall bringing in another one. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on fourth and goal from the 1.
Out, let's go. 19 win. Delta. Punch right. Hey, can. Right.
A final shot before the break. Fields. And this is going to be caught by Smith for a Jet touchdown. Arian Smith in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal. Well, we don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because here these offenses really gotten out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. Who knows? The way their defenses play, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Again, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Bills.
Allen going to change the look here. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 53 yards. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Prater for the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Gets around him. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now Hall to start the drive. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Off play action, Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Fields hit and the ball is loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. He tried to buy some time. Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the
downfield? They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bills have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Get your money down. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Whenever I get your money up, believe when I'm down, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Who did on everything that I love.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. It's caught. Smith. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
At the 42-yard line.
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
Allen going to audible to a different look. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Bills will move the change.
That's a good effort there after the catch. He looked the ball in and then tried to get it to the goal line. What a nice tackle to get him down. But they're set up well now. 1st and goal at the 1.
Off the option, that's complete. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Cook
goal.
is in. Touchdown, Bills.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Prater for the extra point. And it's now 21-7.
And Prater is set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
21-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Go.
And it's a fumble. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Now Fields going to run. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Out of the gun, Fields. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. 4th down. Fields has to have this one. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for a Jets.
Now Fields. And he'll find Hall. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
At the 46-yard line.
Fields now to throw.
To the sideline, and that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. Give him 2 on the play there. And that's good for a Jet first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Fields throwing again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line.
Fields going to change things up here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
Back to throw again. Over the middle to Smith. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
12 more yards. That's another Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To the air again, Fields.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. Now it's Fields. He'll try to pick it up himself.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Here it is. 4th and inches.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
GG's, man. Great defense. Great show. Good practice. That was good practice. That was good practice. Yeah. I'm practicing on you, bro. Just relax. Relax, bro. Relax. Oh, jump that shit apart.
I swear when I serve, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm swag.
at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Green Bay Packers. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7. A shotgun snap, Fields. And he rifles one incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. They'll run for the first time with Bruce Hall. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. An audible here to get a new look. They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Love wants to shift things around.
60 reps. 60 reps. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
52.
Love. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that one. He read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
2nd and 10.
22, come on, set. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson, 30 yards. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Packers 7, Jets nothing. Brandon McManus to kick off for the Green Bay
touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. He gets it underneath to Hall. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Third down and 1.
Here we go.
Now they'll audible to something else. From the gun on third down, Fields. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to throw, Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Second and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Fields. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Extend. EQ.
Here's Fields. Touchdown, Jets. Edmund Mitchell. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The touchdown all set up by the big play, one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And now Love going to change things up. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Packers have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Green 19,
Fields. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
That's good for a Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Yep. Go.
To throw is Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hey, Ken. Here we go, side.
They'll give to Hall. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. How about this? They'll change it at the line. And here we go on 4th down. Fields. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
And the Jets first down.
So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, go.
Now Fields. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Again, Fields. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and goal, New York.
Fields changing the play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! Adnan Mitchell with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are an extra point away from taking the lead. in the second quarter and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time that you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing, Love. He finds Watson. It's caught. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
.52 blaster. Set.
Going back to Love. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Ready up.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Ready.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Interesting. A chip shot field goal here would give them the lead, but instead they're going on 4th down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Red, sight, 52 blue. Slice blue. Ready.
Love this time is going to set up to throw it. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft taking it in. And the Packers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on it.
That drive was some bullshit.
Maybe a safety doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills. How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. This pass out wide the ball. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
That's good for a Jets. First down. A gain of 14.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Complete. Smith has it. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Packers' 48-yard line.
From the gun, here's Fields. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
First down. A 28-yard gain. First down, Jets.
Now Fields going to move him around. They'll look to throw again. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Now Folk for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. Couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Love looking to throw it. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, New York.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Fields now to throw. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Jets.
Back to throw. Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Folks' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Love, he's going to change the play here. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Slide, chop. Let's go now. Black, 95, set.
Now Love. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Striker, 3-3. Ready?
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
The kick by McManus is good, and that will tie us at 24 all. So give them 3 on that drive. Normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their three-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a three-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
Here's Fields. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Here we go. Hey, 10. 19 windy. Here we go.
To throw is Fields. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Back to throw. Fields. And this one complete to Smith. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. And now an audible here into something else. Fields throwing again. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 36 yards on the play.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's Fields. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Mason Taylor with an amazing diving catch. And the Jets have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. On for the extra point is Folk. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Jets 31, Packers 24.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it.
It's caught at the 25. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 43 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
22 needle.
Throwing. Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs from yards away. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Now McManus for the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the third quarter.
That ties the game, 31-31. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Second down and 6 now. Paul ought to give up the middle. Now he's free at the 35. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 21-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Fields. Over the middle to Smith. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 12-yard line.
Now Fields. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Fields going to change things up here. They'll run with Hall. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 2nd down, goal to go.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Here's another 2nd and goal, this time from half the distance closer. Out of the gun, Fields. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Mason Taylor, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Now Folk for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Jets 38, Packers 31.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. This is 1st and 10.
Drill, 52. Set, hut. 52, blue. 43, right, red. Cycle. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's taken in by Kraft. And they do finally get him at the 12.
It's a gain of 53 yards. And the Packers
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Now they'll change things up.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. And the Jets.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Here now, 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
Now Love.
And it's caught. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Tucker Kraft,
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch. Tomorrow.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here's 1st down.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Back to throw. Fields.
He's got Smith here.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Fields. Goes right back to Smith again.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 47.
Now Fields.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Fields changing the play.
They'll look to throw again.
Now Fields going to run.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks.
It's 2nd and inches at the 25-yard line.
And now they're going to get the timeout.
A huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win. So here now is the kicker, Nick Folk. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Green. Here we go. Smash. Red. 60 red. 60 red.
One last shot now for Love. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
Cannot finish a game on a defensive penalty. That's why they get one more untimed attempt.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And this game is tied. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So the Jets won the toss. They'll get the first shot at finding a winner as we are back underway here in overtime. From his end zone, Wilson. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
19-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They snap it to Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Jets, first down.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now Fields going to move him around.
At the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 33.
Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Fields now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. His throw incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell.
Fields pass.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Pass caught right side by Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. An audible here to get a new look. Here we go on 4th down, Fields. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's another Jets 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Jets 1st down.
Fields throwing again. That is caught. Touchdown. They strike first here in overtime. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Fields trying to throw for it. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead.
Packers 41.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Blue striker.
Love. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it.
GG's, man, GG's.
And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. gigantic play by this defense, Charles. So they came back in the fourth quarter, took the momentum into overtime, and now they take the football.
And how do you think the team that just threw the pick feels right now? They surrendered the lead, got to overtime, had a chance to redeem themselves, and now they put the game in jeopardy with another pick. And guess what? Their defense has to hold.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.